Hello, everyone. The level of selfishness in this country is just out of the place. And I talk about it all the time, again and again and again, and I'm going to repeat it. Here we have TINUBU snubbed, abandoned us after 2023 election. APC women leader cry out. Well, I think somebody needs to tell them that it's that even the country, Tinubu abandoned the country. Tinubu didn't rig election for him to come and start working for people or doing things for people. He rigged the election for him to come and enjoy his life and, turn Nigeria to his limited company. It used to be Nigeria PLC. He want to make it Nigeria Limited, family business and all of that. And so he didn't come out there to do anything. So this one that they are coming to cry. But anyway, let me read what parallel facts have to say. It says the Assembly of 37 state women leaders, that's 36 states plus FCT of course, of the All Progressive Congress, along with those from the Federal Capital Territory, lamented on Tuesday their exclusion from the benefits of party politics. They berated receiving only meager offerings of a single bag of Lord have mercy. We need people with second jobs in politics. I don't know how to say this. We need people with second. We need people that bag of rice, money, whatever will not matter to. They berated receiving only meager offerings of a single bag of rice and token wrapper each following the 2023 general election. Presenting their grievances to the national chairman of the party of the APC, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, during a visit to the party headquarters in Abuja, the disgruntled leaders lamented their lack of recognition despite their efforts in securing electoral victory for Bola Tinubu. You did not secure electoral victory for Bola Tinubu. That's why he has no use for you. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former governor of Lagos State, rigged election to enter. So he owes nobody nothing. He knows he did not win. So for you to come and say that, and he knows he doesn't need you for either 2027 or not, because he knows he will not win. And that's why his action, he already knows that. And for me, I see that he has accepted that. So for you to come and say you secure victory for him, so you expect that. So if you guys are taking care of, it's okay. The rest of women in Nigeria will die. The rest of children will die. It's only you and your children. The rest of husbands and sons and uncles and whatever should die. It's only your own children, your own husbands, your own uncles, your own whatever that should be settled. That's why I love Nigeria, in the fact that it deals with everybody. Everybody go hear me. Anyway, so it says, speaking on behalf of the forum, Mrs. Patricia Yakubu highlighted their disappointment that none of their members were considered deserving of appointments or post-election rewards from the presidency. So none of you, all this one that Tinubu was just giving out SSA, minister, SSA, they didn't give any of you. After all that thing that you did, you saw someone that cannot govern, and you were campaigning for him. Even when Nigerians rejected him, he rigged the election, and you were okay with it, you were happy. Even that bag of rice, it's too much for now. Anyway, it said, despite their frustration, Yakubu acknowledged their satisfaction with the leadership of the Ganduje-led National Working Committee, affirming their vote of confidence in the national chairman. Of course, you have to affirm now, because you are looking for something, so that even though it's only bag of rice you got from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at least Ganduje probably give you people dollars. So it makes sense to give him vote of confidence. She said, we, the forum of 36 states women leaders and the FCT, have come to pay you a solidarity visit and unanimously say we believe in you as a national chairman of our great party. We unequivocally pass a vote of confidence on you and reiterate the fact that the 36 states women leaders are solidly behind you and the National Working Committee of our great party. Honestly, if I'm ever part of a party that will be formed, two positions that will not be there: women leader and youth leader. These two places are absolute nonsense. When they give you women leader, it means they will not consider you for anything. You are not an equal. They've already settled you, go and stay in one place. Every party, a real party that is a party, should have in the constitution a situation whereby gender, not more than 60% of any gender should hold all the positions. So it's either you're having 60% men, 40% women, or 60% women, 40%. It should be like that. Youth, same thing. There must be a balance. Whether you say 60% older generation 40% youth. And this youth, if you are over 30, please, you're no longer youth. Even over 30 is stretching it from 25. But let's put it the way Nigeria is, put it that way, so that it's worked in, not the one that they'll be giving one nonsense position called women leader, youth leader, whatever, and then they keep sidelining those people over there. But let me come back to what they say. They say, but the state women leaders, we want to advocate that we should be carried along in all the affairs about women in the state. Also, it's only about women that they want. Oh, Lord have mercy. We are closer to the party women at the grassroots, the largest voting bloc in the secular world. Our demography should not be neglected. Since after the election, Your Excellency may know that only one bag of rice and one paper wrapper was given to the state women leaders from the National Secretariat of the party. After that, hey God, oh. Nothing was given to us during Easter, the Ramadan fasting period, and Salah festivities. Even the palliatives distributed were not given to the women leaders for onward distribution to the grassroots. We party women waited and waited and waited and waited to no avail. Very sad. Your Excellency, respectfully, even the way they are talking, myself, who even give them anything? You are not even affirming yourself. You are still doing Babi Allah. They will treat you like Babi Allah. Anyway, what do I know? Your Excellency, respectfully, for somebody that was caught on camera stuffing dollars in his pockets, what people are calling Your Excellency respectfully? Nigeria. We've lost our values. Honestly, we've lost our values. We wish to notify you that the women leaders sacrificed so much towards the victory of our great party during the 2023 election. There was no victory. TINUBU rigged. So, you guys, calm down. The forum urged the press, definitely not my president, and the party leadership. The forum urged TINUBU and the party leadership to acknowledge a significant contribution to the party's success and allow them to share in federal appointments. That's all that matters to the politicians. Sharing. Federal appointment, that is all. It don't matter whether there's good governance, accountability, transparency. It doesn't matter whether people are hungry, whether there's insecurity. As long as they get their appointment, they can get their DSS and whatever to be guarding them. They get their per diem, they get their money, they live in good house, they are coming to Abuja regularly, enter villa. That's all. Everybody can, all of you can go to blazes. Also, they slammed the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, led by Dr. Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, for distributing 50,000 cash palliatives without including any of their members, emphasizing their diverse backgrounds, including retired Assistant Inspector General of Police, career diplomats, former federal and state lawmakers, ex-commissioner, former local government chairmen, entrepreneurs, associate professors, teachers, and women leaders asserted their merit and independence, stating they were not reliant on charity. But you're begging now. You're reliant on charity. With all of these things. People should be ashamed to say. You see this thing called contentment, dignity, contentment. If you have it, voila, every day be thanking your God. Be thanking your God. This one is a long read. Who have time to be reading all this? But anyway, let's hear all the army boss and the thing. They say, our women went through a lot in the last election. We took great risks sleeping in the grass in open spaces at the Women Development Center in Abuja and almost every state during the electioneering period to ensure victory. So they didn't put people in hotel, women leaders. The house of one of us was demolished on election day by the opposition party in our state to distract her from canvassing votes for the party. The son of a member was kidnapped a day before the presidential election. Another woman was detained at the police station for 3 days from the election days. One of us was involved in a ghastly motor accident during the campaign in our community, and she is still in and out of the hospital. Your Excellency, the women have not been compensated for all their pains and sacrifices, and we are all feeling neglected. I thought good governance was supposed to be the compensation we get for doing all of this and helping people to. They are not. We will also want to respect all of this respectfully, whatever. I'm sick and tired. What the heck wrote that statement for them? Nobody is going to take you seriously because you're going there as beggars, not as equals. We will also want to respectfully draw the attention of His Excellency, our father. I don't tire to read this thing. We are still they read. I don't even know why. our father, the advocate of women's empowerment, to the fact that most of the federal government programs that have to do with women should sound like news to us. We want to plead with you to use your good office to discuss with the ministers and head of agencies involved to involve our women in their programs, especially in states where we don't have APC governors. In response, Ganduje urged for tranquility, assuring that the concerns voiced by the women leaders had been duly acknowledged and will be swiftly dealt with. The APC national chairman also guaranteed that Tinubu would not overlook party loyalists when it comes to appointments. He said, "I want to acknowledge your contribution during the election period that culminated in the huge success. Now, there was no success, it was rigged." Of course, you are aware that Paula Tinubu, he said he's his president, but not my presidential, is gender sensitive. If you observe the political trend, Tinubu is very aware of your participation. I can assure you more appointments are still coming from the federal government. We have been in talks with our state APC governors to ensure your full participation in governance is given priority. Let me use this opportunity. This video is becoming too long. I don't tire. Let me use this opportunity to congratulate Gombe government. I'm happy 2 women won the local government chairmanship election in the state. Chairperson or chairwoman, I beg. The administration is just 1 year old. We have to inform you that APC is presently going through some reforms, especially in the area of membership registration, where more women will be trained. They are in the majority and have free access to go from home to home during mobilization campaign. We assure you that we have heard your complaints and they will be addressed soon. Nature abhors vacuum. If you leave politics for charlatans, charlatans will occupy the position and do anyhow with your lives.